nice start to our morning around southern Colorado. We are seeing plenty of pleasant conditions around the region. Here's a view from Fountain, Highway 85, 87, and Mesa Ridge with a Ceramic Landscape Materials camera. You can see it's 38 degrees. Winds are to the west-northwest at 9 miles per hour as that front's getting ready to make its way through the region. So we will see a few more clouds than we're seeing right now by the time the day finishes because of that front. Winds out of the north at 20 miles per hour at Parkview Medical Center in Pueblo, 17th Street and Grand Avenue. 42 degrees is the current temperature here. And as we look at the high temperatures for this afternoon, you notice that readings are not going to rise up too much further from where they're at right now. It's because of the influence of that front. 48 will be your high today in the Springs, 53 in Pueblo, 50 at Canyon City. Lower to middle 50s and mid to upper 50s out in the plains. Temperatures in the southern I-25 corridor will be sitting in the upper 40s and lower 50s. And in the mountains, we'll see 30s and 40s. 36 your high today in Leadville. As we see that front get to you, just about first around the region this afternoon. 12 is the current temperature in Leadville. It's 38 in the Springs, 42 in Pueblo, 29 at Salida, 22 at Alamosa, 22 up at Craig, 34 at Fort Collins, 33 in Denver. Temperatures all around the state until you get to the highest elevations are sitting mostly in the 30s and 40s at this hour. And then we'll see those temperatures not rise up, as we talked about, very much as we go through the rest of the day because of this front. The front is showing up nicely on the Skyscan satellite and radar. First thing that you notice is the clouds, or the clouds attached to it. But the second thing is that we're not seeing a whole bunch of rain or snow attached to it as of this moment, because it hasn't picked up enough moisture to really begin to produce that rain or snow. But that will be the case as we go through this afternoon. The sky's cast shows us what's going to happen by 1:45 this afternoon around the state. We'll begin to see some of that snow over towards the Continental Divide, around Leadville and off to the north towards Interstate 70 and along Highway 24 between Leadville and Minturn. Vail Pass, the usual spots, Eisenhower Tunnel. Going to pick up a little bit more snow, so that could be some trouble for you as you're heading back from the ski resorts later on this afternoon. But overall, it shouldn't be too bad of a day if you're outside of the high country. Watch out for some possibilities for some snow all the way over towards the Wilkerson Pass, but not quite getting there. Nice overall with some mountain snow. That's the bottom line as we look at our skycast all the way into tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. As we look at what's happening now in terms of the snow totals, well, 3 to 6 inches is possible in some isolated spots, areas indicated by the light purple. 1 to 3 inches for other areas, again, in the areas along the Continental Divide. Wind gusts will be the main concern for most of us this afternoon along that I-25 corridor. Watch out in the high-profile vehicles. That will also be the case in the southeastern plains, as you can see here by tomorrow morning. And the gusts do taper off. They do die off just a little bit as we go through our Monday morning commute. 7-day forecast. High temperatures are going to be sitting in the lower to middle 60s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in the spring. A beautiful stretch for us towards the middle portion of the week. Then readings drop back. We'll see a chance for some rain and snow late Thursday into early Friday. Pueblo, 7-day forecast for us calls for high temperatures to be in the mid to upper 60s. Some places in the plains will touch 70 degrees on Wednesday. Canyon City, we'll be sitting in the upper 50s and lower 60s after a couple of days early this week, sitting in the lower to middle 50s, and we drop back a bit. Teller County, our 7-day forecast, high temperatures, upper 40s to lower 50s. Then we drop back with that next system coming, and then, of course, that means that Teller County will get the rain and snow showers first, as you can see there, indicated by Thursday's graphic. In other words, it gets to Teller County first, sometime Thursday afternoon, then it gets to the rest of the region much later on Thursday night or into early Friday morning.
All right, so for all of us who've been feeling a little cooped up from the snow, this forecast is looking much better. A very warm welcome for many of us, I think.
Yeah, I think it is. A lot of people are looking for a nice respite from all the snow and all the cold. And while there will be a chance for rain and snow, it will be much warmer.
All right, sounds good. Thanks so much, Jay. And to stay